Kevin Durant is gone, people, and Klay Thompson is injured for the season. But the question is, how good is the Golden State Warriors going to be? Are they going to make a deep run in the playoffs like a lot of people think? Are they going to miss the playoffs like a lot of people think? And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and get into that. But before we go ahead and get into all the, the down and dirty, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Hit that like button. It goes a long way, and I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start with the bad. What are the Warriors going to struggle with? Before we even get into where I think they're going to be in terms of the Western Conference standings, what are they going to be bad at? The Warriors' biggest problem as of right now is going to be defense and depth. Let's just go ahead and break down the defense. The problem with the defense is they have Steph Curry and D'Angelo Russell starting, and that's your starting backcourt, which is spectacular offensively. But everybody who knows basketball knows in this league, if you want to win at a high level, you do need some type of defense, and they just don't have that. Steph Curry is not a great defender. D'Angelo Russell is not a great defender. Now, don't get me wrong, they're going to light it up on the offensive end, but opposing team backcourts are going to have a damn field day against the damn Golden State Warriors backcourt. Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, they're not going to have any resistance in terms of perimeter defense. And that's in part because of the absence of Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson was obviously, if you know basketball, you know Klay Thompson is not just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he will lock up the other opposing team's best perimeter players. Since he is not there, since he's injured, who's going to stop the other team's best opposing perimeter players? Who's going to stop Kyrie? Who's going to stop Damian Lillard? Who's going to stop Russell Westbrook, James Harden? Who's going to guard these people? There's nobody, there's no real light, nice, long wing like Klay Thompson is to defend these type of players. Another aspect of defense in which the Golden State Warriors are going to highly struggle with is simply defending the paint. Look, their tallest player is Kevon Looney at 6'9". Who is he going to stop? If Giannis gets to the rim, you really think Kevon Looney going to challenge him? No. That's the main problem. Another big problem. If if Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kyrie, if any of these players break Steph and D'Lo off the dribble, which they will, you can pretty much just chalk it up as 2 points. Like, it's going to be ridiculous. Draymond Green is a great defender. He's a former Defensive Player of the Year winner, so that lets you know he's a great defender. But the problem is he's not somebody you want to protect the rim. He's only 6'6". Yes, he can block shots. Yes, he's versatile. Yes, he can switch. Yes, he's a very great defender. I'd have him on my team any day. But as a primary rim protector, that's just simply not his game. That's not his role. Now let's go ahead and start talking about this sorry-ass bench that we've been subjected to on the Golden State Warriors. Look, Damian Lee. Have you ever heard of this man? Who mans is that? Like, are you serious? I can make the bench on the Golden State Warriors right now. It is pathetic. There's no strong, consistent player that's going to be coming off the bench, and that's going to be a huge problem for the Golden State Warriors. And think about it. Who's their strongest bench player? I'll give you a minute to think about it. Oh, did you say Jacob Evans? Probably their best bench player. So that is another huge problem. Like I said earlier, that bench is going to be sorry as hell. The second unit is going to get demolished. So let's go ahead and start talking about the good parts of the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry. I mean, he had a very sorry game against the LA Clippers. He shot 2 for 11 from the three-point line, 23 points. I think he had 8 turnovers. Correct me if I'm wrong. And that is just pathetic. That is not going to get it done. But Steph Curry is still Steph Curry. I highly expect him to bounce back and have a great game. And they have D'Lo, and they still have Draymond Green. And they're all going to have to play their ass off. Excuse my language, to be honest. Steph Curry's going to have monster game after monster game. We're going to have to see the return of 2016 Steph Curry. The Steph Curry that all of us fantasize about seeing again. We need to see offensive explosions, offensive eruptions from this man. And also, we need to see Draymond Green become a better player. Look, last year, he had a very lackadaisical year. It was very pedestrian. We need to see him play tougher D. We need to see him be more of a playmaker. We need to see him improve in a lot of areas that he took a step back on last year. Now, to answer the big question is, how good will the Golden State Warriors be? Where do I have them in the conference? Where do I have them in the standings? How far are they going in the playoffs? Look, honestly, the most realistic possibility for the Golden State Warriors is to be the 7th or 8th seed. I don't see them being very high up. Some people have them in the top 4, top 5. I don't see that. There's no way. They're not going to have a better record than the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Lakers. They're not going to have a better record than these teams. They will play hard. They're going to be, competitive, but they're not going to be that great. I have them making the 8th seed at best. And I have them winning between 47 and 49 games this season. And that's pretty much all for this video, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Stay tuned for my new upcoming content, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.